All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm make a video and a little different than what I normally do. All these tools here, I've got right at $92 in all these tools, and all these tools came from an estate sale and the pawn shop in one day. And all these tools I've made videos on, and everything here has been cleaned, gone through, repaired if needed, just lubed, greased, whatever it needed, and brought back to a good usable condition. And I wanted to show what used tools, what you can get out of good used tools. And I know some of you don't have time to hunt and look for these things, or don't make time. I am always on the lookout for tools. If I have an opportunity, I stop and go into different pawn shops, different thrift stores, in between jobs. If I get a day off, I make effort to look for tools. I have to have tools for my jobs, for work, so I have a little too many now, I think. Some I have more than others, but for me, it doesn't hurt for a tool to sit in my toolbox for a year or two and not use it, and then the first time I need it, it's there and I use it and I get the job done. The first time I use it, it pays for itself. So it can sit in my toolbox for 5 years, I don't care, but when I need it, I go grab it, get the job done. That's it. It pays for itself. It can sit there for another 10 years. I don't care. But I wanted to show you the value of good used tools, and I priced these out new, comparable. I've got $1,155 worth of tools on this table, and it doesn't look like much. And I thought I'd cover. Let's start with these breaker bars right here. These two breaker bars, equivalent, it's just some off-brand. They're $35 a piece. And there's no name on these. The extension, which is Indestro, and a comparable brand, something like this, you're probably looking at 40 bucks. Now this is not normal. This is a 3/4 inch drive extension, but I don't know exactly what this extension's for. I think it's for a tire shop. Pretty sure that's what it's for. But anyway, something equivalent, $67. Half inch extension, 10 inch, $27. And this is an old plum. To find it equivalent, octagon hammer, I just put a price on it at 20 bucks. The hammers vary from $9.99 to $89. It just depends on what you're looking for. Old steel, good quality. The ratchets, the same thing with ratchets. The Power Torque, 35 bucks. Now mind you, everything here, I got like $1. No, I got like less than $1. I got like 40 cents, 42 cents into everything. Each piece is 40 cents or under 50 cents, let's say. So I know people like Craftsman, some don't. $38 the replacement cost. I think this is the clutch. It's like $25. This is a no-name 3/8 drive, probably $31. Some are cheaper, I understand. I took the middle ground on some of this stuff. So I know some of you are gonna blow your head off out of all the pricing here. 1/4 inch Craftsman ratchet, USA made, about 25 bucks. The Proto, I just went with a lower end, 58 bucks for a 1/2 inch drive. another 3/8 Craftsman. I think it's something like 30 bucks, between 25 and 30. The socket set, it's all Craftsman. It's what, 7/16 up to 5/16. I didn't even get a price on that, so I'm not sure. I'm sure that's, you know, 15, 20 bucks. Now the 3/4 ratchets, my video, I'm sorry, I can't see what I'm doing here. The 3/4 ratchets, I priced them a little high. They're about 80 bucks a piece, but you can get them as cheap as 20. New ones. I think Harbor Freight sells a real cheapy one for 20 bucks. A couple of these are Job Smart. A couple of them I can't even tell what brand they are, don't know. But they're 3/4 inch drive ratchets, and I got 4 of them. And I've got less than 50 cents a piece in them. So, you know, if I price them at $80 a piece, that's $320 worth of ratchets. If I price it at $40 a piece, $160 for 4 ratchets. You know, the channel locks, the 10-inch, $19. The big pair, 16-inch, is $36. The Knipex lookalike, I just put $50 on it. There's these things can get, if it isn't Knipex, $100 plus. So, but these are really nice. I like these. These are staying with me. They're not going anywhere. This New Haven old pair of pliers, I priced it right around 20 bucks. They don't make anything like this, I don't think, anymore that I could find. So these are going in my tackle box fishing. If I ever go fishing again, I never find time to go fishing, that's going to stay with me. You know, the Westward 15-inch adjustable, $49. Let's see if I can get this. The Proto, I don't even remember, I think it is, yeah, the Proto. This one here, I think the Proto sells $37 new. Western Forge, USA made, again, $35. Super adjustable, $36. J.H. Williams. And then of course the Rigid, which it's hard to believe, but they want $102 or more for this silly thing. And all I did was blew it, cleaned it up real good, blued it. And then a cabinet screwdriver. Well, most of you guys, it's long. It's a 15-inch screwdriver, but some of these are anywhere from $8 to $15. So, and I left the S-Wing hammer. I just realized the S-Wing hammer wasn't part of this purchase. But I wanted to show you, whoops. God, I hope this video doesn't suck. I suck at filming anyway, so I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you what the value of used tools and just hunting and just looking for this stuff. Just, oh, by the way, these right here, some of these just by themselves is 20 bucks. And this is Carlisle, and I believe this one is for either Chevrolet or Dodge to take the seats. Some of the seat bolts, the same way with these. 14 millimeter, I can't remember which vehicle brake calipers, but that's $15 a piece right there. But all this stuff, it's just junk tools that I was able to purchase for literally pennies on the dollar. I mean, you know, if you got to go out and buy a brand new one, that's 36 bucks. I got 42 cents in it. So take your time, gather some sources. Look, you know, I started buying tools. I had a fire over 5 years ago and I lost everything. I lost my shop. It burnt to the ground. And I was able to salvage a few tools, but I had to start over. So now I've made a really good effort just to go out and look for this stuff. And I don't, for those of you that say you don't have time, I don't watch television. I don't, my hobby is work. It's all I do. I love to eat, so I love my air conditioning. You know, some of you work a lot more than I do. Sometimes I do not work, especially during the winter time. I put in my 40 hours and that's it. During the summer, I can work over 100 hours a week. It just depends. Right now I got a lull because it's dry spell. We're not having as much rain, so I'm working not much, about 60. So I just want you guys, you know, take time, I'm switching the camera, sorry. Take your time, try to find these tools. And I know some parts of the country doesn't have good pawn shops. Some parts of the country doesn't have estate sales. I'm lucky where I'm at in Oklahoma, where I live. It's rural, farm, ranch, and oil field. So there's no industry where I live. The largest industry where I live is a hospital. They're the largest employer. Next to them is home health care. So there's no tools in that. So most of this stuff that I come across is oil field related or farm and ranch related. There's a lot of cattle where I live. There's a lot of wheat fields, a lot of stuff around me that's farm related. So a lot of this stuff comes from that too. So think about where you're at. Think about opportunities that you may run across. And tools right now are starting to go crazy prices. So if you get an opportunity to go look and take your time, find this stuff. There's a lot of good used tools on it. And some of this stuff was rusted pretty bad. Some of it, matter of fact, these 3/4 inch ratchets were stuck. So they were locked up. Most of these didn't work. And the one that was rusted, it was the one that worked. So they're in nice shape now. Like I said, little effort and you can have some good stuff. I mean, some of these aren't the best. They're not the best quality. And I mean, if you want high-end, #1 quality, go pull out your credit card and go blow your money. I don't care. Me, I'd rather buy smart and just, I don't know what to say. Just pay attention to what's out there, you guys. There's a lot of good used tools out there. People don't know what to have. I guess that's it for this video. I hope it doesn't sound stupid, but I don't know. I thought somebody might get something out of this and see. I just wanted to show you what $92 got me. And I think I did pretty good for, you know. And you got to remember, some of this stuff I bought blind. In the estate sale, you bid on lots, and sometimes you can't see what's underneath. A couple of lots that I bought in the past were really good. I got really, really lucky. And a couple of them, I bought some, the ratchets were broke. Matter of fact, I did that not long ago. I got 4 or 5 ratchets that were broke. But overall, I still came out really good. But anyways, that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. I hope this video helps somebody. Maybe somebody get an idea. I'm just throwing this out there that somebody might, you know, get inspired, start hunting for these tools. You'd be surprised what you can find A lot of people don't know what to have. All right, that's enough. Guys, subscribe if you like. Tell me what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all have a good day.